Welcome back to our masterclass on sedimentary rocks. Last time, we explored how rocks break down. Today, let's dive into the fascinating journey that follows erosion and transport. Once rock fragments or sediments are created, they don't just stay put. They're swept away from their source by powerful natural forces. Think of water, wind, ice, and even gravity as the planet's great movers. Each of these agents has its own signature style, which it imprints onto the sediment it carries. Let's start with water. A raging, high-energy river has the muscle to carry everything from large boulders to fine silt. As the river slows down, it starts dropping the heavier particles first. This sorting process is a key clue for geologists. In contrast, wind is much more selective. It can easily pick up and transport fine sand and silt over vast distances, creating enormous sand dunes, but it leaves heavier pebbles behind. Then there's ice. Glaciers are incredible transporters. As they slowly grind their way across the land, they scrape up a chaotic mix of materials, from massive boulders to fine clay. When the glacier melts, it dumps all this unsorted sediment in a jumble, creating what we call till. Finally, gravity itself can trigger mass movements like landslides, where a whole mixture of sediment tumbles downslope all at once. This journey is not just about moving from point A to point B. The process of transport actively changes the sediment. As particles bump and grind against each other, they become smaller, smoother, and more rounded. This is called abrasion. The longer the journey, the more rounded the grains become. This increasing roundness and sorting is what we call sediment maturity. So, when a geologist finds a sedimentary rock full of well-rounded, well-sorted sand grains, they can infer a lot. They know the sediment likely traveled a very long distance, perhaps in a river that flowed for hundreds of miles before reaching the sea. On the other hand, a rock filled with sharp, angular fragments of all different sizes tells a story of a short, chaotic journey, maybe a landslide or a deposit right at the foot of a glacier. By studying these characteristics, we can reconstruct ancient landscapes. We can map the pathways from mountain ranges, the source regions, down to the sedimentary basins where these particles finally came to rest and became rock. It's like reading a travel diary written in stone. That's all for today's episode on erosion and transport. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how dynamic our planet's surface truly is. Join me next time as we explore what happens when these journeys end, the process of deposition. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more geological insights.